This is now one of the biggest problems facing America. No, I'm not talking about war, but about creatures, animals and insects that came from other parts of the world and have now become pests across the country. There are fish that leap out of the water and crash into people, frogs that can kill dogs, and snakes that swallow crocodiles whole. All of these are real and happening right now in America. So in this video, join me as we uncover the invasive species that are slowly transforming and destroying the natural ecosystems of the United States. But before we begin, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to us content creators. Number 1. Lionfish. At first glance, the lionfish looks stunning. Colorful stripes and long flowing fins that seem to dance underwater. But don't be fooled. This fish is one of the most destructive invaders in the ocean. Originally from the Indo-Pacific, they spread rapidly throughout the Atlantic and Caribbean in the 1980s, all because some aquarium owners released their pets into the wild. Without any natural predators, they multiplied fast and devastated coral reefs. A single lionfish can consume dozens of smaller fish in one sitting, and females can release up to 2 million eggs per year. This rapid population growth disrupts the ecosystem, wiping out native fish and upsetting the ocean's balance. So, how do you stop such a predator? The answer? Eat them. Chefs and environmental groups are now promoting lionfish as a seafood delicacy. Some regions even host lionfish hunting tournaments where divers compete to catch as many as they can. While these efforts help, the danger remains. If left unchecked, lionfish could cause the total collapse of coral reefs, the very homes of thousands of marine species. Number 2. Asian carp. If you've ever seen videos of fish jumping out of the water and hitting people on boats, that's the Asian carp. They were brought to America to clean fish farms, but they escaped into rivers and multiplied fast. Now they dominate waterways, outcompeting native fish for food. Some even grow over 100 pounds, leaping so high that they injure boaters. The government is spending millions on barriers and electric fences to stop them from reaching the Great Lakes. If they do, it could destroy one of the largest freshwater ecosystems in the world. Number 3. Cane toads. Imagine a creature so poisonous that a single lick could kill a dog. That's the cane toad, one of Florida's deadliest invaders. Originally from Central and South America, they were introduced to control crop pests, but instead they devoured everything in sight. When threatened, glands on their neck release thick white toxins that can kill pets and harm humans. In Florida, residents have formed community patrols to capture them at night using flashlights. Some fences are even built toad-proof. But despite all efforts, they multiply too quickly to eliminate completely. Today, the goal is not eradication, but control. Number 4. Burmese python. Deep in the Florida Everglades lurks a silent killer, the Burmese python. These giant snakes, originally from Southeast Asia, became popular pets. But when they grew too large, owners released them into the wild. Now they're breeding freely, devouring everything from rabbits to alligators. Some grow longer than 20 feet and weigh over 200 pounds. They have no natural enemies in Florida, making them apex predators. The government pays hunters to track and remove them, even holding annual python challenges with cash rewards. But no matter how many are caught, new ones keep appearing, proving how powerful and resilient these snakes truly are. Number 5. European starlings. At first, they look harmless, even beautiful. But European starlings are a living nightmare for American farmers. They were brought to the US in the late 1800s by a group of people who wanted to introduce every bird mentioned in Shakespeare's plays, a poetic idea that turned into a disaster. From just 100 birds, their population exploded to over 200 million. They take over nesting sites, attack native birds, and devour crops worth millions of dollars each year. Airports are also in danger, since huge flocks can collide with airplanes during takeoff and landing. Officials use loud noises, lasers, and even trained falcons to scare them away, but these birds always return. Number 6. Nutria. Also known as the swamp rat, nutria were brought from South America for their fur, but when the fur trade collapsed, they were released and quickly multiplied. They chew through wetlands and levees, causing severe flooding and erosion. Each can eat up to 25% of their body weight in plants daily. To control them, Louisiana launched a bounty program that pays hunters per tail they bring in. It helps, but nutria still threaten vital wetlands that protect cities from hurricanes. Number 7. Zebra mussels. Tiny, but devastating. Zebra mussels came from Eastern Europe via the ballast water of cargo ships and spread through America's Great Lakes. They reproduce at alarming rates, clinging to boats, docks, and even other animals. They consume massive amounts of plankton, starving native fish and disrupting aquatic ecosystems. They also clog water pipes and damage industrial equipment, costing billions in repairs each year. To control them, boaters are required to clean and dry their vessels, while scientists deploy bacteria that target zebra mussels without harming other wildlife. But despite all efforts, they continue to spread, proof that sometimes the most dangerous invaders are the smallest ones. Number 8. Giant African snail. If you think snails are slow and harmless, think again. The giant African snail is a monster among mollusks. They can grow larger than a human hand and devour hundreds of plant species, from fruits and vegetables to tree bark. First discovered in Florida, they've since become a farmer's worst nightmare. Even worse, they carry parasites that can cause meningitis in humans. To combat them, special sniffer dogs are trained to detect the scent of hidden snails. Entire neighborhoods are inspected, and residents are urged to report any slime trails. While these measures slow the spread, the fight isn't over. These snails move slowly, but their destruction spreads fast. Number 9. Fire ants, small but deadly. That's how Americans describe them. Fire ants are tiny, but their sting feels like burning fire, hence their name. They originally came from South America and spread fast across southern parts of the United States, building huge underground colonies. Their bites can cause severe pain, swelling, and even allergic reactions that can be fatal. Fire ants also attack animals much larger than themselves, newborn calves, birds, and even pets. They swarm together, working as one unstoppable army. To fight them, scientists use bait laced with insect growth regulators that sterilize the queens. It's a slow process, but it's the only way to reduce their massive numbers. Still, these ants continue to expand northward, leaving behind fields and pastures that look like battle zones. Number 10. Japanese beetles. They may be small, but Japanese beetles can turn a lush green garden into a wasteland in days. They eat more than 300 kinds of plants, from roses to corn. They first arrived accidentally through imported plants and now spread across more than half of America. Farmers use traps and pheromones, while some gardeners use natural predators like wasps to keep them in check. Still, they breed so fast that complete elimination is nearly impossible. Every summer you'll see trees stripped bare, as if eaten by invisible hands. From fire ants to giant snakes, these invaders show how fragile balance in nature can be. One small mistake, like releasing a pet or importing a plant, can turn into a national disaster. That's why America is now racing against time to stop these species before they spread any further, because once nature is unbalanced, it's almost impossible to fix.